I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
7 years ago I was studying music at college and I was working at McDonald's. While this was okay, I guess, because I did have the opportunity to meet new people, but it just wasn't a life that I desired. My girlfriend was in university at the time and we was in a long distance relationship for 3 years. We would only see each other every 8 weeks. This was tough, and in the beginning I did have doubts that it wouldn't work out, but it did. And while these 3 years were tough, we've both come to a decision that when she finishes a degree, we'd go and travel the world together to make up for the time that we'd spent apart. At the time, I was so uncertain of what I wanted from life, and I just felt like I was floating around in limbo, waiting for something to happen. Little did we know that traveling would change our lives forever. So we purchased our one-way flight to Australia. This felt exciting, it was new to us, and we both felt so connected with each other and the world around us. When we arrived, we stayed in this hostel with over 200 people from all over the world. This was absolutely amazing. These conversations we had with these new people, they were so different and unique from the conversations that I've had before in the past. It felt so new, but it also felt so right. Life was good, no responsibilities, no worry, just the freedom to do whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. There is no education system in the world that can teach you this. This is a feeling so great and so pure that you can only learn this information by being a part of it. Traveling changed our lives. The people that we've become are so different from the people that we were, and I have no regrets in the decisions that we've made together. Traveling gives you great independence as a person. You're given new opportunities to learn new things about yourself, overcome challenging obstacles, take risks, and meet new people. We only planned to leave our hometown for 1 year. Little did we know that we became addicted to the freedom and this lifestyle that we'd chosen. So we decided to head over to Southeast Asia for 4 months. Bali, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand and Vietnam. 5 countries in 4 months. Asia opened my mind. It gave me sight to what's actually out there in the world. My girlfriend's from the Philippines and she's lived there for her early teen years before moving to the UK. But for me, this was all brand new and it was 100 times better than anything I could ever imagine. Everything was so beautiful. The people, the food, the culture, the landscapes. We had so much fun and we made a ton of friends along the way. Just learning about the history and culture of these countries is an experience like no other. I wasn't watching this on a screen anymore. I was there, experiencing it for myself. We all live a life that feels so secure and safe. We go to the same job every day, we come home, we play video games, eat the same foods, and we just live that life in a cycle on repeat. This lifestyle becomes so addictive and it becomes so comfortable because we know exactly what's going to happen every single day. It's like a safety bubble that just keeps us locked in. Traveling is the opposite. You never know what's going to happen. You take a leap of faith to leave the life you knew behind and seek out something that's greater. You get rid of that safety bubble that's been keeping you locked in for years and you take a dive deep into the unknown. One day you could be discovering hidden waterfalls, the next meeting up with new friends, or climbing to the top of summits that you didn't know existed. and finding ancient temples. Sailing the ocean for 3 nights to reach a destination that your brain can't even process its beauty. You finally understand freedom, and its value is priceless. We spent a month travelling around Bali, Indonesia. I have a deep love for Bali. Most of the population there are Hindu. These people are so amazing because even though they don't have any money or they don't have a lot of assets, they're so thankful and they're so grateful for the things that they have in their lives. This mindset is so powerful, and it really opened my eyes because it's changed the way I now view the world. There are so many valuable life lessons to learn while travelling, and you can't learn these lessons anywhere other than being a part of it. Me and my girlfriend had become addicted to not knowing what would happen next, and this education system that we had created. We decided to stay in Australia without knowing when we would return to our hometown in the UK. There were more life lessons to be learned, and we wanted more. So we bought a car and we nicknamed it Neville Longbottom, probably because it looked like a hearse. And we both took Neville over to Tasmania and we put an inflatable mattress in the back where we lived in our car for 2 months. We camped at some amazing locations, next to mountains, next to some little streams and rivers, and we even had some cute company too. Little did my girlfriend know that I was actually planning on proposing to her after being together for these 7 years. So I planned a day out where we was going to hike to the summit of Cradle Mountain, which is 1,545 meters above sea level. And that would be the destination where I'd get down on one knee. So we both departed on our 7-hour hike to the summit. The views were out of this world. What a beautiful place. After we both climbed over some seriously huge rocks, the weather towards the top got a little worse and it started to get a bit dangerous. And my girlfriend, she wanted to turn back. Oh no, what was I gonna do? It's okay, I knew there was a beautiful spot only 2 hours back called Marion's Lookout. As we approached Marion's Lookout, I had butterflies in my tummy. This was it. So I approached my girlfriend once she'd finished eating a well-deserved sandwich, and I got down on one knee and I asked her to marry me. Thankfully, she said yes. This was a very happy moment for the both of us. We had a very nice hotel room in the middle of a forest, surrounded by waterfalls and nice views where we could both spend the next couple of days just celebrating together. So after our 2 months in Tasmania, we headed back to the UK so we could spend time with our family and our friends. The 3 years that we've been away though, they've just gone so fast. For me, travelling has had such an impact on my life because I learned so much about myself and other people, and it's just truly a life-changing experience. Self-improvement can be anything you want it to be, but for me it all came down to learning and educating myself in the ways that I wanted to be educated. There are so many opportunities out there for younger people like myself and my fiance, and if you're willing to take those risks to leave everything that you know behind just to seek out something new and different, you will truly have an incredible experience. And so far in 8 years that me and my fiance have been together, we've been to over 20 different countries now. But our journey is not over yet. We're both still travel addicts, so we've bought 2 one-way tickets to go back to Australia just to do it all over again. So who knows where the future might take us, but I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.